Hi guys, hope you are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about Bajaj Finance. How this is different from other NBFCs and how this is overperformed over the years. So what is its strategy? What different it has done from other its competitors. So if you look at the charts of Bajaj Finance, in last 1 year it has given 180% return. In last 3 years 160% return. So I'm not telling you here to just look at the past performance of a company and invest in that. But here what point I'm trying to make is, though Bajaj Finance has did such a great decision in past that it is able to deliver such kind of returns in today's time. So let's start with it. Bajaj Finance is a non-banking financial corporation, but at the same time they invested a lot of money in artificial intelligence, data analytics, cloud computing and various other technology. Bajaj Finance has data over 400 million customer, and how they use this data. So for example, there are 10 lakhs doctors. So based on their education qualification, the city they are living in, the college from which they passed out, a different score is given to each doctor. For example, if a doctor is a self-employed or a salaried, based on this the score will be given. Whether they are living in a metro cities or in a rural area, whether they have graduated from top 100 colleges or bottom 100 colleges, based on this the score is given to doctor. So these 10 lakhs doctors are divided into 600 different categories, and that too for one single product. Bajaj Finance has 40 such products, and for each product such level of filtration is done. So this is really helping company to understand if the loan is disbursed to a customer, whether he'll be able to repay it back or this will turn into bad loans. And if we look at the financial report for 2019-20, the company has 0.65% of NPAs, which is lowest for any non-banking financial corporation. So this strategy is really working well for Bajaj Finance, and they are able to give good loans. Apart from this, Bajaj Finance identify low risk borrower whom others think as a high risk borrower. For example, doctors. So self-employed doctors thought as a high risk borrower because they do not have a stable income. But Bajaj Finance did it differently. According to them, self-employed professionals are a low risk borrowers, and hence today Bajaj Finance has largest book of white collar self-employed professionals. In addition to this, they are the first one to come up with the idea of a consumer durable financing, because here they get a first mover advantage. They hold 75% of the market share. This year, Bajaj Finance, I'm quoting this number from their financial report 2019-20, they given loan to 13.4 million consumers. That's all I have for you in this video. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if I forget to mention any point, let me know in the comment section. We can discuss there. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.